What's up, guys? It's Cody with F is for Fanatics. And today we are talking about which Gator freshman is going to make the All SEC freshman team. I think with the wide receivers, you have three cases: Andy Jean, Eugene Wilson, and Aiden Menzel. I'm thinking probably Andy Jean. And this is why. I love Eugene Wilson, but I think we have that role covered this year. I'm not saying that the kid doesn't get his fair share of touches as long as everything goes good, but I think Andy Jean with his frame, his speed, and his essentially the way he runs routes, he's kind of a route tactician guy. I think he really shows out, especially with Mertz. I think Mertz is going to light it up this year, truthfully. So I think Andy Jean, barring injury, makes the All SEC Freshman of the Year team. I think pretty easily. I think a lot of people are sleeping on his speed. They don't realize how fast he is. The kid is super fast. He was clocked at one time faster than Anthony Richardson on the GPS, 22 mile an hour, I think, top speed. So everybody thinks that he's just a route runner, and the guy is he's a blazer too. And truthfully, I think you line him up at the outside and just let him run the route tree, and you just feed him the ball. I think Eugene Wilson is kind of going to be Tony-esque the first year. And as we remember, Tony didn't really pop till his senior year. He had junior year was okay, but senior year he really lit it up. He was kind of a pro's pro, or his last year. I can't remember if he left as a junior. I don't have my laptop on me. Sorry, guys. But his last year he was with Florida. He really showed that he made strides in the wide receiver category. There's a difference between wide receivers and just kind of scat back / athletic guys. You just want to get the ball, kind of like Percy Harvin type deal. A true wide receiver can run all the routes and reads corners well and just knows when to lay down and soft coverage and zone, stuff like that. It takes a lot. Knows essentially how to bait a corner on a double move and stuff like that. So there's a lot that goes into it. But I think Aiden Menzel, he's a speedster. I think he's going to be a highlight reel. He's coming off of a knee injury. I just don't see him playing a whole lot. Trayon Webb, I think, will get reps, but between Montrell Johnson, the guy out of Tulane, and then of course ETN that lit it up last year, I think it's gonna be hard for Trayon to kind of get on the field. Plus, he's coming back from a knee injury too, so I don't think you rush him. You definitely, he's going to be a future back, so you get him touches when you can. Our schedule's a gauntlet this year. There's a couple easy games early, McNeese State and Charlotte. You can get them in, and then maybe if you're blowing out like Vandy or somebody like that, you put them on, get some reps. But I just don't see it. And that's another thing is the schedule. The schedule is going to be really hard towards the end. It's from South Carolina on. It's tough. So we've talked about that a lot on this channel. This is going to be a short podcast, but write the receipt on that thing. Andy Jean is my offensive freshman SEC team candidate. I think he's the guy. I think he's the real deal. Like I said, I think people are sleeping on speed. So we will see. He went up against good competition, Miami. He was at a school in Miami. I can't remember, but he went up against good competition, put 100+ yards up at against IMG, and any of the IMG kids are, they're usually 4 or 5 stars on every single position. So I think, I think Andy Jean's the guy this year. I'm not saying that he's the best out of all three of them, that he's going to be a best, but I think he's the most impact worthy player this year. I could be wrong, but we will see. We'll see you guys later. And this is Cody with F is for Fanatic, and I'm out.